Alright. My hair looks kind of scuffed right now, but it's okay. I think I forgot to put my whole macros for the day yesterday, so shame on me. So here's yesterday's macros. I worked today, and yeah, I'm tired. I woke up and I was 149.2, which kind of surprised me, but oh well. Today I have, the old reliable breakfast, but I have raspberries today. So here's the macros, and eggs, bread, cheese, bacon, raspberry bowl. Yeah, I am tired, is all I can say, but not really. I kind of just want to get work over with so I can do my homework or my quiz, because it's just stressing me out, and I don't like feeling stressed out. So, yeah, I'll see y'all when I'm eating my chicken after work, when I'm at home, and then after that, I'll probably do my quiz and all that jazz. So, I haven't written down my things for the day, but it's probably just gonna be read, edit, hit the gym and macros, do my quiz. Maybe I'll do like 2 attempts on my quiz. And yeah, I'll figure out the next one when I get to it. But I'll see y'all for my next meal. Oh, whatever. I'm using my back camera today instead of my front camera. But I'm done with work and I'm actually eating my oatmeal bowl right now. So I don't know if I don't want to fucking spill my shit, but yeah. Work was boring, but you won't believe who visited me today. It was that gluttonous beast I told y'all about a few days, or like one of these days, where like the guy came in and complained about everything, and he just did the same thing, and it was really annoying. My manager told me that he makes him have violent thoughts, which I thought was pretty funny. But other than that, I would be eating my chicken right now, but I have to take my mom somewhere, and then I have to come back, and then I'll eat my chicken, and then I have to do like my quiz or whatever. So yeah, she got Little Caesars. Oh, dude, I just want to eat it all up, but I won't. I'm just gonna eat what I usually eat because I have goals, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so I'll talk about what I read when I'm eating my chicken, so it'll be chicken talk time instead of oatmeal talk time. But yeah, so I'll see y'all then after I come back, read, maybe do my quiz, eat my chicken, and then, or make my chicken and then record my video. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, it's time to talk about what I read. So basically 2 years pass after Joseph is imprisoned, and the Pharaoh has a dream where he's sitting on the Nile River, or standing, and he sees 7 like big, beautiful looking cows come up out of the water and like start eating the grass. And then he sees 7 like ugly, scrawny, like disgusting looking cows come up after them. And then those like disgusting, scrawny cows end up eating the good looking cows. And the Pharaoh wakes up and then he goes back to sleep, and then he sees, it says ears, so I don't know what that really means, but he sees like, I forget what it says, but like they're like sprouted and they're basically like good. And then he sees like some charred, like burned ones from the east wind that like basically consume the good ones. And he wakes up and he's like, all right. And then he calls like all like his magicians and like, I guess magic people. And they're like, we don't know what like is happening, right? Like we don't know how to interpret your dream. And then this is where finally the wine server from the last time that forgot about Joseph remembers, and he's like, just call Joseph, because when you threw us in prison, he basically said that I was going to be freed, serve you, and then he said the other, like the bread server was going to get impaled, and it all happened like he said. So bring him here. So the Pharaoh brings Joseph out. Joseph, like, cleans himself up, and then he's like, the Pharaoh's like, I heard that, like, you know how to interpret dreams. And he's like, Joseph's like, not me, like, God knows, but like, I'll interpret your dream, with the power of God. So he basically tells him that the 7 beautiful looking cows represent 7 years of like abundance for Egypt, and then like the 7 scrawny looking cows represent 7 years of famine, basically. And like it says that like the famine is like so bad that like the people of Egypt won't even remember how good like the first 7 years of abundance were, because the famine will be so terrible. And like after Joseph tells him this, the Pharaoh's like pleased for what he hears. Like basically he believes him. So he's like, who should I put in charge? Like, how do I find another man who's like so in tune with God, basically, to basically like help me with what I'm gonna do? And then he's like, well, I'm gonna put Joseph in charge. So basically Joseph goes from like level 1 crook to like level 100 mafia boss, essentially. So the Pharaoh basically tells him like everything in Egypt like you own, like nobody can do anything like without your say. Like the only one above you like technically in the hierarchy is me, because I'm the Pharaoh, but like everyone like listens to you from like these 7 years on. So he takes the ring off his finger and he gives it to Joseph. He gives him a gold chain, so that's pretty gangster. And like he gives him like new linen clothes and stuff like that. And basically, so Joseph like the way to like basically do this is to like for the 7 years of abundance is to just store food in Egypt and basically prepare for the 7 years of famine. And Joseph's 30 when he becomes like the king, basically, so he's pretty young. And what else happens? I mean, yeah, so basically the 7 years of abundance happen. Joseph stores all the food like he said he would, and then the 7 years of famine start, and basically like all the surrounding nations, like the whole world is basically fallen into famine. And I guess now everyone's coming to Joseph now because he's the one that has like all the food reserves, basically. And he also changed his name, or the Pharaoh gave him a new name, which I forget, but he also has 2 kids with like a woman who is like the daughter of a priest of some. Basically the Pharaoh gives him a wife, and he has 2 kids with him, and he names them after, one of their names represents like how Joseph forgot about his troubles and like his homeland, basically, and I forget what the other one like means, but yeah. That's all I read for today. I tried taking my quiz, but I don't know where I put my calculator. Like I don't know if I gave it to someone or if I just misplaced it or what, but I just cannot find it for the life of me. So that is really, really frustrating, because it's already like 7 and I have to go to the gym and like come back and edit, and then I have to be up at 7 or earlier than 7 to eat, and then I work from 7 to 1, and then yeah, so I don't know. I kind of want to meal prep for tomorrow, I want to be able to eat and go to or like say I get a break at work, I'll eat, and then like I won't have to come home, cook, and then go to the gym. But yeah, I'll just go to HEB and buy a new calculator, I guess. And I don't know. But yeah, other than that, just wanted to complain a little bit. I will see y'all for my last meal. Oh, I didn't even mention what I'm eating, actually. Let me slow down. So I have chicken and rice again. So let me show y'all my chicken and my rice. Here's the macros. I don't know if I'm gonna put sauce or not, but probably not. But yeah, now I will see y'all for my last meal. Alright. It's time for the final meal. And we're back to sweet potatoes. So let me show y'all. Boom. Alright, HEB did not have a calculator, which is pretty upsetting. But, oh well. Tomorrow I'll just go to work. I meal prep my chicken, so good on me for that. And I'm also gonna try and wake up a little bit earlier, just to have enough time to eat oatmeal, like eat my breakfast plus my oatmeal, and then bring my chicken. And then if I get a break, eat it. And if I don't, I'll just eat it after work and then go to the gym. And then when I'm done with that, hopefully it's like 3, and then I'll go like to Walmart or like Target or something. I don't know. I'll go somewhere that sells a calculator, get a calculator, and then I'll try and do 3 attempts on my quiz and see how that goes. But yeah, it's really frustrating that I have to wait all this time just to start my quiz. It's literally just 1 class though, so I just need to not stress about it, I guess. But yeah, so right after this I need to go shower, edit, and I'll probably post this video tomorrow because I don't want to wait for my video to like render and like do all that stuff, because it usually takes a fat minute, like an hour. So I ain't waiting all that time. I'm just going straight to bed. But yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. All my tasks did not get done today because one of them was to try and do my quiz, but I couldn't because I didn't have a calculator. But yeah, no biggie. All right, we move. So here's the macros for my last meal, and here is the macros for the entire day because I think I forgot him yesterday, so I'll try not to do that again. But other than that, if you're watching this, thank you, and yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for day 13.